What is up, gamers? Let's go. It's Dark Souls 3 time, baby. Let's go. All right. Here for a bit of a later Dark Souls 3 stream. I think I'm going to start moving these streams uh, a little bit later in the day because that's really the best time when I have quiet around here. So here we are, some DS3. Main goal is to beat Nameless King. Outside of that, I don't really have any goal for the stream. It would be nice to start Ashes of Ariandel, but really I just want to beat Nameless King. I don't know how long Nameless King is going to take us. I didn't think it was going to take that long because the last time I played Dark Souls 3, I beat Nameless King first try. And it was also my first time actually trying to fight Nameless King. So I don't really know him super well, and I haven't been playing Night Rain, so I don't have his moveset memorized from Night Rain. And the only thing I remember from the last time I fought Nameless King was that I was doing a whole hell of a lot more damage than we're doing the one time that I hit him last stream, so we'll see how it goes. Here is the tier list where we left off. Last stream we did the Twin Princes, which I enjoyed and was a good challenge. We did Dragon Slayer armor, which I wanted a little bit more of. And we did Ancient Wyvern, which is certainly one of the bosses in Dark Souls 3. So, with all that said, let's bring ourselves over here to Dark Souls 3. Did you know they made a third one? Turn the game audio on so that you can hear it. Turn it on so that I can hear it. And let's go. Time to find out how this is gonna go. Okay. Let's go. I may not be super chatty while we're fighting Nameless King to try and focus up. And I'm going to premature complain that my back is hurting a little bit so that I have an excuse for the every time I die. Smile. Alright, let's go. Game sounds a little weird in my ears, but hopefully it's fine. Okay, that's not what I thought he was doing. That sucks that that didn't hit the dragon. Okay, well that's a bad start. That's a really bad start. That's just that is a horrible start to not even hit him once. Yeah, not having I wonder if God, that's real slow though. I'm wondering also if maybe there's a world where we have a faster strength weapon that's good that we could try using against this boss. Just to be able to punish his windows easier and safer than with a Great Hammer. But yeah, this fight really is much more difficult when you don't have jumping heavy attacks to use against the King of the Stormface. However, the damage against the King of the Stormface is very good. Sick camera. Get 2 hits in and then just recover stamina. Wow, those both missing is unfortunate. The King of the Stormface doesn't have that many attacks, so it's not that hard to deal with. Okay, that really fucking sucks. And then he finally hits me with something, and then that whiffs. Okay, there's that phase done. I hope that heal got off. It did, that's good. There he is. Alright, now to lock in. Whoa, do not unlock me, please. Wow, that, okay. That sucks. That true combos you if you get hit by the first one. Because I tried to roll the second one and the roll did not come out. Okay. So there's some bad starts against Nameless King, which is a boss that I have considered not that hard for a long time. But also, this is what, death, that was death, what, 3? So far, the only boss that's taken us more than 5 was the Twin Princes, so I'm more than happy for a little bit of a challenge from Dark Souls 3. For once. Get 2 off on the head there. This phase is like fighting a bad Monster Hunter monster, you know? That's sort of the way to think of it. And I've been playing a whole hell of a lot of Monster Hunter, so I can get jiggy with Monster Hunter monster. God, and the music is so fucking good. Right. Back away. And then go back in. I don't even know if you can hit his head after that attack. That probably should have hit me, but we take those. I couldn't see, which is the downside of doing the no lock-on strat that I'm doing. But I feel that it is helping me see more of the time than if I was locked on. He says as he gets hit because he couldn't see again. I would disagree with that one, but it's okay. Heal up. Then Frost proc kills. Okay. Heal one more time for safety. Alright, here we go again. Does he work like Radon, where if you spam block at him? Okay. I keep thinking all of his attacks come out ever so slightly later than they actually do. Probably should have healed there instead of taking that attack. Okay. 1, 2. Okay. That was not smart. Can't see. Okay, we're good. Now. I can maybe go for a charged heavy there instead of a 2R1s. Uh-oh. That's bad. Okay, we got the heal. Okay, that guarantees. Do you have stream? I'm also playing DS3. Well, welcome in. No worries. Okay, this is not so bad. Our damage kind of sucks for how slow our weapon is, but where are you in Dark Souls 3 right now? I'm trying to remember when we were talking last night where you said you were. You had at least mentioned Dancer, so past Dancer. Maybe you're making your way to like the Princes, or maybe like Oseros and Gundyr. I disagree on that one. Also, is the audio fine? Because I just want to make sure, because OBS did update since the last time we played this game. Okay, well, that sucks. That's the second time now that we've done that. I think the game audio appears to be fine, but I just want to make sure that it's currently making your way to Archdragon Peak. Okay. That's where we are! Point at the screen, holy shit. Yeah. This is the part where you're going to beat Nameless King before I do, while watching me lose to him over and over again. Alright, here we go again. Think audio's good? Thanks for letting me know. I appreciate it. Alright. You missed the beginning of the stream. Really, the main goal is just to beat Nameless King. I would like to go into the first DLC if possible, but if Nameless King takes a while, then oh well. I do wonder if I should be going for R2s to try and get the head easier. So no head. Oh, that's not the end of the combo. Like, see, I just get, like, stuck in the body and I can't see anything when I lock on. which feels bad. Okay, Fire Breath is like my favorite attack to see, because it's just a guaranteed 2 to 3 hits for free. I just didn't react to that in time. No. Okay, we're fine. We're not dead somehow. I don't know why that didn't hit me multiple times that time. Okay, my reaction times are so bad right now. I should not be getting hit by that attack. And then the R1 misses. Feels like a slow weapon is really annoying for Nameless King. Which is like the opposite of how I feel in Night Rain. In Night Rain, it feels like slow weapons just cause him to stagger all the time. I can't see what he's doing. If he's going up like that, that's the Fire Breath. Come on, man. Oh, you're doing Fire Breath? That's perfect. Okay. Not a great start, but we'll see how it goes. I completely forgot about the projectile, I'll be honest. I'm gonna go for 2, and I shouldn't. Heal in his face. Recharge Stam. Oh, I didn't dodge that in time? That sucks. 1, 2, heal. 1. 1. Ooh, bummer. One, 2. Huge. Riposte. Oh my god, did you see how much damage that riposte did? That was like 30%. There must have been a frost proc there too that I didn't see. Oh, I should have gotten hit by that. I forgot that that was a thing. Okay, that's fine. That hurts, but it's fine. I'm gonna greedily heal when I shouldn't. It worked out. It hurt, but it did work out. Okay. Wow, that R1 didn't hit. That's crazy. And not poggers. I'm gonna heal when I shouldn't. Holy NA aim on Nameless King. That's what the NA and the Nameless stands for. I threw. No. Oh god, I love this boss. Can't wait to fight your favorite boss, Ancient Wyvern. So true. Nameless Wyvern is so peak. That's why he's in the what were they thinking tier. Okay, we can definitely beat Nameless King. 100%. 100%. If there was a couple R1s in that fight that whiffed when I didn't think they would whiff. If we had hit those, we would have won, so. Whew. I just, like, completely forgot about, like, all of his Phase 2 moves. So close, though. So close. And, you know, here's the thing, right? I'll say this. King of the Storm is not bad, but it's made worse by the fact that it gatekeeps you from fighting Nameless King. And maybe I'm getting ahead of myself when we should be saving this talk for the tier list part of the thing. But, like, King of the Storm by itself is not that bad. It's the fact that King of the Storm is in the way every time. Like, as a dragon boss, it's okay. Especially compared to most of the dragon bosses we have fought in previous games, like Sans, Calamite, and Sin. Right? Who are good. Oh, I forgot you can even stance break this phase. Take the riposte, which is gonna kill. Dude, ripostes do so much damage to Nameless King. Both phases take ridiculous amounts of damage from a riposte. Oh, that sucks. That's a bummer. It's cool looking, though. Bro thinks he's the Penetrator from Demon Souls. Nameless King wishes he was that cool. For legal reasons, this is a joke. And I'm trolling. 1. I'm gonna tap R2. Okay, that was not correct, but it worked out. I'm gonna charge R2. Bonk. Okay, that was definitely not correct. Oh, I'm dead. Yeah, that's my fault. That's my fault. If I didn't go for that heal there, we maybe could have survived. But, like, also, I'm, like, kind of fine with the fact that we lost to Nameless King, because it means we get to keep fighting him. If I had died more times to Twin Princes than Nameless King, that would have been a little saddening. It could still happen, though. Twin Princes was, I think, 10 deaths. It was, like, 38 to 49 or something like that. Maybe it was 11 deaths. So... Not to say that I dislike Twin Princes, but I would rather fight Nameless King more than Twin Princes. Which I don't think is a controversial statement. If anything, I mean, I actually don't know what the general opinion on Twin Princes is. I feel like generally the fact that I like Twin Princes so much is probably controversial, but... Oh, what am I doing? Okay, never punished. King of the Storm wishes he was as cool as... What is that boss in Dark Souls 2 called? Giant Dragon or whatever? That's a Yu-Gi-Oh card, probably. You know the one. You know the one I'm talking about. The one that gives you the giant soul. I can't remember his name. I forgot his name in the other stream, too, and Kurisu, who popped in, reminded me. The only real chatter, the only real random chatter I've ever had. Unless you count the guy who came in Dark Souls... Remember that? Do you remember that moment when the guy came in Dark Souls 2, tried to backseat my build, and then when I said that I didn't want any help, I was happy with my build and it was working so far, and then he just immediately left stream after? Do you remember that moment? Is it literally just Ancient Dragon? I couldn't remember if it was called Ancient Dragon because I was thinking that that was too similar to Ancient Wyvern in Dark Souls 3 and that I was confusing their names. But I think you're probably right that it is just Ancient Dragon. Anyway, shoutouts to that one time when that guy tried to backseat me on my blind Dark Souls 2 playthrough. I will say I just have been distracted in the middle of this fight by Windows telling me that it's going to automatically restart in 4 minutes. So I may just die so that the stream doesn't end. On account of a Windows update. Okay, heal. Okay, I need to, okay, we're gonna let the cutscene play, because I need to deal with this. Okay, why is it, every stream, man? Why is it every stream? Something like this happens every time, dude. Come on. Okay, system. I hope you like this cutscene. It is a good cutscene. So it's all okay. Okay, I would like to not restart now. Can I schedule this restart for today? How about tomorrow at 4 a.m.? That's perfect. Not right now. Okay. Alright, I hope you liked the first half of the cutscene, because we're not going to watch the rest of it. Excuse me, lock on, please. Alright, that was a pretty bad King of the Storm. Hey, I didn't get hit by the grab this time, so, like, all is well. I think my tap-heavy low profiles that attack from Nameless King. Which feels incorrect. But I'm pretty sure that's what happened. Okay, I'm just getting hit by everything. Wow, that roll was so buffered, man! I'd like to apologize for ever complaining about the buffer in Dark Souls 2, because actually it's worse in Dark Souls 3. The amount of times I roll, like, and get hit on the same frame when I try to roll, and so I rolled, like, 1 frame too late, and then the roll comes out after I get hit, is crazy. That should not be happening. Anyways, I was playing terribly that run. Probably because I'm yapping so much instead of paying attention. I also just saw our frames drop a little bit, so hopefully the stream is not, like, lagging and going down. We're only 2 deaths away from catching up to Twin Princes. We gotta lock in. That's annoying. Okay. Perfect. Yeah, I wanted both heals. Okay, here we go. I'm so bad at dodging that move. Just heal twice in his face. Perfect. Okay. One. That sucks. 1, 2. Oh! Okay, we're fine. Crap. 2. Oh, that has a follow-up? I thought that was only 2 hits. Okay. 1, 2, and then where's the third attack? There it is. Go for a charged R2, which I shouldn't. Beautiful stagger on the charged R2. I'm gonna heal. Maybe I shouldn't, but I'm going to. Hit him once. Charged R2 once too. That's fine if I can get up and heal. Which I can. Take 2 R1s. Another repose. Because of the charged R2s. Charged R2 while he's getting up. And he's dead, baby. And that's Nameless King. In less deaths than Twin Princes. Dark Souls 3 is the easiest game ever made. Toddlers could beat this game. There is no way that this is... People thought this was the hardest boss FromSoft had ever made at the time. I still can't believe it. I couldn't believe it the first time I beat him 3 years ago, and I still don't believe it now. Compared to Ornstein and Smo, this is... I think it's easier than Manus, to be honest with you. Even though this took us more tries than Manus. But maybe I'm just so much better at Souls games now. This Dark Lurker's harder than this boss. Not to say that a boss is only its difficulty. I don't think that's true, as you'll see when I put Nameless King on the tier list. Or like, I mean, you know, Burnt Ivory King wasn't that hard either, and we put it on there. Let's go! I was here, Chad. I was here. I was here. Okay. Okay. Alright, let's see if I can't pull up the tier list here. Tier list time. So it's been a while, but I think it's finally time. I don't think... I am a cynical man. I am a Dark Souls 3 hater. This is not true. Both of these things are not true. But he's just peak, man. The music. I know a little bit about the lore. He's so cool. The boss arena just being an endless stream of storms. It's like sort of similar to the ROM boss room. The King of the Storm phase is like the third best dragon they made up to this point. It's not as good as Calamite or Sin. But it's like King of the Storms is like here. Nameless King is up here. And so King of the Storms being almost amazing is not enough to bring Nameless King down. The music, the lore, the fight, the way that you can sneak in charged R2s, the animations on the lightning stuff, the fact that he's called the Nameless King, he just aura farms, he lore walks at you, he's challenging, but he's not too challenging. Cough, 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 cough. Where is his stupid ass? Cough, 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 cough. He's just, I don't know, he's the perfect package, I think. Almost. Maybe not. He's not the perfect package because King of the Storm is only pretty good. But he's almost the perfect package. And maybe this is crazy. Maybe you're going to be with me on this. I think that Nameless King is the prototype for the best boss in the base game of Elden Ring, which is Godfrey / Horaloo. which maybe sounds crazy, but I think that's true. You were fighting Ancient Wyvern? Yeah, you were fighting a much better boss than me. Okay. Okay. Sorry if there was a little bit of dog barking. As mentioned, I am in less cloudy place. I forget what you get up here. Don't you get like Ornstein's armor or something? Oh, Titanite slab. We need one of those for our hammer. Hammer. Or sorry, not Ornstein. It's the what is his name? The old Dragon Slayer from Dark Souls 2. Dragon Slayer armor. It's just like my favorite boss from Dark Souls 2. Where is he? I have no freaking clue where we put him. There he is, old Dragon Slayer. Oh, I'm pogging and pointing at the screen. Holy shit, it's just like the old Dragon Slayer from Dark Souls 2. Everything's a Dark Souls 2 reference. Dark Souls 2 even had all the king bosses. Anyways, let's go back to the shrine. Let's go. I genuinely thought that was going to take more time. I thought that we were going to be stuck on Nameless King for like an hour. So the fact that it only took us like 25 minutes is pretty good. Let me see here. Okay. Just checking my phone because there's a chance of needing to call stream early. But it looks like that's probably not happening tonight. So, let's level up, and I guess we head into Ashes of Ariandel. I didn't mean to point down at her. This game sucks. Okay, what the heck are we leveling up last time we were playing this game? And we were leveling up? I guess we're leveling strength, trying to get strength to like 40 now. That's fine. I don't really feel like we need more stats in anything at this point, so... Andre! Reinforce my weapon to +10. Or not +10, +5. Alright, we've maxed our weapon. Sick. Pretty be careful. Also, that reminds me, is it this game where is, if I go to... Where is the Grasscrest shield? No. Okay.
Pretty be careful.
Pretty be careful. What prettying be carefully? Okay. Okay. Let's see here. So I guess we're going into Ashes of Ariandel, which is a pretty... Ashes of Ariandel is a very mixed bag of a DLC, because on the one hand, it has Sister Frieda, who's amazing. On the other hand, it has Champion Gravetender, who is one of my least favorite... Sorry if I'm sounding a little far away. I'm looking for something, and I don't see it anywhere on my... stuff. Where did I put them? Where did they go? What have I done? I've misplaced something, chat. There they are. I found them. Okay. They were under a blanket. There we go. On the other hand, it has Champion Gravetender, who prior to Sarah Varg and the Grave Robber was maybe my least favorite Souls boss. And also has the tallest ladder in any Souls game, which is then followed by a second ladder, a la Bloodborne. Lay epic Bloodborne reference. Also, I had somewhat planned for this stream to do a Superman sort of spoiler talk, but since you're in the chat and I know you haven't seen Superman, I'm not going to do that. I'll just save it for another stream, when maybe you've seen Superman, or when you're not around. Now I don't remember where you go in this deal, where to go at the beginning of this DLC. Oh, right, you get attacked by, like, the Viking guys. In, like, the consecrated snowfield. Okay, guys, come on. You know what would make this area better? If you got randomly attacked by, like, a deer that came up, and then when you killed one, another one came up. And also there was way more snow and it was way harder to see. Do you think that would make this area better, or am I crazy for that one? What's Dark Souls 2? I've never heard of that before. I don't know what that is. They made a second one? Alright, and there's like a bunch of wolves down here, right? And there's like a big giant mama wolf that attacks you if you attack the other wolves, or maybe they all attack you at once. Hi, doggies. Oh, hi, doggy. They made a second one? That's what I'm saying. I didn't know they made a second Dark Souls. When did that come out? I must have missed that. Surely people would have talked about that, right? Here's the thing. I really don't want to deal with the dogs. If I can not deal with the dogs, I fear that we're going to have to deal with the dog. There are big dogs. I remembered correctly that there's big dogs. Obviously, there's the one that fights with Champion Gravetender later. Right, and then you get, like, this little ruins section that I forgot about. I kind of forgot about the beginning of Ashes of Ariandel. All I really remembered is, like, the town. Where you see, like, the messed up bird people. And then, like, the big giant ice cavern. Or not, like, cavern, but, like, ravine where you fight Champion's Gravetender. Invaded by Dark Spirit John Souls! Oh! And a Viking! Okay, alright. We might get killed by this Viking before John Souls even finds us. Okay, Viking's dead. I don't really know where we're gonna fight. Oh, I think I know who John Souls is. Oh, that is such a weird attack. I think I might know who John Souls is, if I had a sneaking suspicion. Okay, but I'm pretty sure isn't there like an archer at the top of this building that comes and fights me out here? There's a guy and a wolf over there. I don't want to deal with them. Are you out of your mind? Alright, well, I guess I'll go up here then if you're just gonna wait for me. Hee hee. Hee hee. Make you play the most fun part of the game, which is called climbing a ladder. Let's freaking go. Dude, this DLC has so many freaking good ladders. Are you out of your mind? It's actually such a good ladder. Hi, Viking friend. Oh, this is bad. Okay. Heal. I didn't want to kick. Are you out of your mind? I can't see anything. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Okay. Maybe going up to that other Viking was a bad idea. Because I couldn't do anything about both of them at the same time. I wonder who John Souls was. Surely nobody in the chat. Alright, now we gotta run all the way back there. Hee. Okay, I think I'm good to unmute. There's right after I respawned, there became a metric ton of noise right outside my door. Okay, we're so dead. Are you kidding me? Jesus. Initially attacked because you were trying to do the shield spam thing and forgot L1 wasn't a weapon attack. Yeah. I think that it definitely would have been a closer fight if there were not a bunch of giant Vikings trying to kill me in this area. Unfortunately, there are. I also think I'm coming to the realization that just trying to run past everything in this area is just not going to work. So we're just going to have to deal with it, unfortunately. Oh, we have to play Dark Souls 3. Shaking my head. What a bummer. But I mean, my options have basically boiled down to go outside and get shot at by javelins and also a dog and also a Viking. You know, thanks for the Ember and the Sunlight Medal. Anytime, anytime. I could lend you some Embers. How many do we have that I haven't used? Where are they? Embers? Where are the Embers? Why do I not see Embers? Am I just, like, stupid and blind? Where are the Embers? I know we have Embers. Oh, there they are. 32. We have 32 Embers. Just sitting around. Also, I assume some of the IRL background noise that I can hear is not being picked up on the mic, I hope, but I don't know. So. Well, that thing has so much health. Are you kidding me? I'm not fighting this thing. This is not worth my time. Oh boy, I can't wait to fight Champion Gravetender. That's gonna be so much fun. Awesome, dude. Sick, nasty. Why is this wolf still chasing me all the way over here? Can you leave, please? Okay. Come over here, man. What is that even? There's the trees attack you. I forgot about that. Sick hammering. Charge heavy. Bonk. Okay, fortunately the big Vikings don't have that much poise. Okay. Okay, Groot. Groot if he was cool. Get it? It's like an ice pun. Get it? Get it? Okay. I'll stop. Oh, I'm so dead. That's awesome that they can see you from there. That's awesome. They can see you from there. This area is rough. I'll be honest. This is a rough area. The joke is that, oh, never mind. Excuse me. I don't get it. Never mind. Excuse me. I read things in text sometimes, and then my brain reads it extraordinarily literally. It's the undiagnosed autism going crazy mode. I understand the joke. Thank you. Thank you for doing the joke. I'm kind of feeling a tad bad about killing me. Yeah, somehow that was the only time where all the enemies didn't give me a bunch of trouble. Which just figures, doesn't it? But it's fine. We'll make it through eventually. Would it really be Dark Souls 3 if we didn't beat Nameless King in less attempts than it takes us to get through the first part of Ashes of Ariandel? I don't think so. Okay, here's the thing, is that, like, I don't need any of the stuff that's in this DLC for anything. I don't really need levels. I don't need to upgrade my hammer. I should just be, like, going down the critical path, which I suppose is the boring way to play the game, because normally I like exploring all the areas. But this is one of them. Dude, sick homeward bones. I don't know where to go, though, is the problem. Like, I could just try and run past, but I actually don't know where I'm supposed to be going. Because I don't remember. So we're just going to keep running from enemies until I find the critical path. Excuse me. You immediately got karma by accidentally falling down an elevator shaft. Deserved. Deserved. Okay, I think we're going this way. This is such a confusing area. There's like no landmarks of where to go, really. It's a very Elden Ring-y kind of location that's just very open and aimless. Torrent would have loved it here. My goat. My goat, Torrent Elden Ring. At least the wolves in this area are not very threatening for Dark Souls dogs. They don't do very much damage, and they mostly die in one hit unless you kick them on accident. Oh, my Endure was gone, my Endure was gone, my Endure was gone. Oh my god, now there's a dog. Oh my god, please stop, please stop. And that tree is evil. And that tree is evil. Oh. It's okay. Where did that dog come from? Where did that dog come from? What a bummer. Alright. Let me take a sip of water. I haven't drank any water all stream. For those keeping count, I believe we are now halfway to the Nameless King deaths for this area. And I still have, entirely honestly, basically no clue where I'm going. Hold on. We ended up over here. We backtracked, basically. I don't even know if this is the way we're supposed to go, then. I really don't know where to go. I'll be honest with you. Cool, more dogs. This is a very Dark Souls 2-esque section with all the ganks going on here. The Gank Squad! It's been a while. It's been a while since we've seen the Gank Squad. Yeah, this is a dead end with an item at the end of it. That's so sick. Okay, nice. Heal twice. Yes, dude, the follower javelin. That's what I needed. It's a javelin that gives you more followers. Does certainly raise the question of where was I supposed to go? Are you supposed to go in the big tower? Maybe you're supposed to go in the big tower, and I simply forgot that you're supposed to go in the big tower. Don't attack me, wolf friend. Leave me be. Leave me be, wolf friend. Mr. Wolf friend. By me, let's just take the outside line here. Just take the outside line, no big deal. What's up here? Another big wolf, that's awesome. Super cool, in fact. My knees. They hurt. Okay, where are we now? I have no idea. Progress! We found the way to go. There we are. Okay. Beautiful stuff. Bonfire lit, baby. Let's go. Now we're one step closer to Champion Gravetender. Yippee! Okay. Sorry for the yawn. Let me check my phone real quick. Okay. Nope. Nope. Hey man, you doing okay there? He's fine, I'm sure. I'm sure he's doing okay.
Well, you look to be unkindled. No bell tolls. And yet you've slipped into the painting. Oh, no matter. If you've lost your way, the words of Lady Frida will guide you. Now go on inside, show respect, and listen carefully. What's keeping you?
I love this guy's voice.
Right inside.
You said it the moment you typed it in chat. I said it out loud.
What's keeping you? Show it.
His voice is so cool. Light the bonfire. Now, I do not remember what you have to do to make Frida go into the boss room. Maybe you can just attack her. I don't know if that's what you can do, though.
I have long stood beside our Blessed Father and the rest of the forlorn. But forlorn thou seemest not, Ashen One.
Holy shit, it's the Revenant from Elden Ring Night Raid.
But thy duty is
Average Revenant in Iron Eye run?
Thy duty lieth elsewhere. Return from whence thou camest. I presume it visible to thee. The bonfire here in this room.
Return from whence thou camest.
But 'twill guide thee nonetheless. let now that
Okay, see you in a little while, Rita. I didn't remember there being a ladder in this room. What's all the way up here? Oh, right, this is the painting. Head ahead. Isn't this the one that some people think is like a connection to Elden Ring? When the guy shows up here later and is painting at it? Or am I misremembering that? Okay. Well, I guess we go through the town anyway, because we do need to get to Champion Gravetender. Um, so... Or wait, do you even need to go to the town for Champion Grave? You do, right? Also, can you knock this bridge down? I don't remember if you can knock this bridge down. Oh, you sure can. Oh, no. Uh-oh. Well, that's on me for being one step too far onto the bridge. Okay. Okay. Prince Lothric's skirt! Yo! Okay. Yeah, but I don't remember. Do you just attack not Ariandel. Ariandel is father. Do you attack, Frida, or does she... I forget what causes her to go into the boss room. Do you, like, do something in the village and then she does it? I can't remember. That was quite funny. Is there a point to breaking the bridge? That's the other thing I don't remember. Because that's why I wanted to break it, was to see if there was, like, a reason to. Oh, there is, but it's on the other side. On the other side, it forms a ladder down. Wait, do we even need to go into the town then? Because isn't that the way down to Champion Gravetender? Whatever, let's just go to the town for a little bit. Just for the fun of it. Or am I misremembering that? On what you're supposed to do to go to fight Frida. Holy shit, it's Tower of Grey from JoJo's Bizarre Adventure Part 3, but there's two of them. I think it's Tower of Grey, right? It's the tower. I know it's the tower, but I can't remember. I'm pretty sure it's the Tower of Grey. Yeah, that's what I thought, because Gravetender is in the bottom of the ravine, and so you take that ladder down. So do you even need to do the town? Or is the town required to activate the Frida boss encounter? Because we could just go get Champion Gravetender out of the way just to have the bad part over with. Just rip the band-aid off. But also I love the town. This is like one of my favorite areas in the trilogy. I think this area is so sick. Mostly because it's such a Bloodborne-ass area. Oh my god, dude, the sound they make? Holy. Town is main path. Okay, I couldn't remember if you had to go to the town to activate Frida's boss encounter or not. Thank you for reminding me. Dude, the sounds these poor bird people make are horrific. It's actually so bad. Now this is the only part of Dark Souls 3 I have played semi-recently, because before I started this playthrough, I, like, ran through the town while ignoring all the enemies to figure out where to pick up a weapon that I thought I was going to use for the playthrough. and then I decided to do a strength build instead of a dex build. So, but what I do remember is, yeah, there's one of these guys down here. These guys are like a nightmare. Although they don't really have the poise to deal with a Great Hammer, it seems. But I was going to use the weapon that these guys use, and then I decided against it, because I had already done 2 dex runs of Dark Souls 3 before. But I just think this place is so cool, dude. I'm just such a sucker for these. And, like, Lies of P has an area like this, too. Like, I think it's the one leading up to, Archbishop Andreas. Friend.
Well, there is nothing forlorn about you.
Do you think there's anything forlorn about us,
You
chat?
must be the other Ash, I suppose. Oh, finally, you have come.
I've what?
Oh, wondrous Ash, grant us our wish.
Please laugh, chat.
Make the tales true, and burn this world away. My lady must see flame, and you have only to show her. You are Ash, are you not? Is it not fire that you seek?
Okay, I kind of, like, don't care what you have to say to me. I'm, like, not locked into the story of Dark Souls 3 at all at this point. Bonfire. Yippee! Here's an anecdote since I'm being kind of quiet right now. Horse Girl update. Horse Girl game update. Still have not played a run in like a week. But they released enough gems. You saw you sent me the thing. You saw they released another free 10 pulls worth of carrots for the game doing so well today. And so I was able to do 220 pulls. I did get an SSR. It was not Kitasan Black, so basically the game is unplayable. Obviously I'm joking, but you know. I think that I'm at the point where I've like almost fully bounced off of Uma Musume, but it is a cool game. I don't have like anything against Uma Musume. So hopefully your pulls went better than mine. Although I think that if you had pulled Kitasan Black, I probably would have heard about it. So I'm assuming that you did not. In which case, I'm so sorry. Shouldn't have opened up Honkai Star Rail. That's what you get for doing that. Smiley face. Anyways, I don't know why I'm attacking all these bird guys, because I'm pretty sure most of them are non-hostile, and they give, like, 2 souls. There's another one of the Crow's Quills guys. It's just, this area is so... It's so old Hunters-y to me. Like, these Crow Quill guys are, like, such an old Hunter-style enemy to me. Sadly, no. Yeah. Surely when they release another free 10 pull tomorrow, you'll get Kitasan Black. Just trust in the process. Did get some SRs. Yeah, I pulled one SSR. I don't remember what horse girl it was, but it wasn't Kitasan Black. I also pulled like I think 5 in my 20 pulls. I think I pulled 5 of the same SR. It's the girl. I think it's like Machi Ku something, and the name is really long, and I don't know how to say it. I pulled like 5 of her. So, you know, if she's a good SR, I can get it to max upgrade, but I don't know if she is or not. Because I don't really know what's good and what's not, other than Kitasan Black. And I know, what is it, Super Creek was really good prior to... I don't know if Super Creek is still good, or if it got, like, power crept. My understanding of Horse Game is rather limited. by my own admission. So. Otherwise, I've just been playing some more Monster Hunter. I've been doing so much fashion hunting. I feel like every time I load up into Monster Hunter these days, I'm like, okay, we're gonna get on the game and we're gonna hunt some monsters, and then instead I spend like an hour making fashion sets, and it's not good. And I didn't even make all the fashion sets that I wanted to work on today. I want to make now that we have layered weapons in the new event quest that's like it gives you like it's a chest piece that's like bare chest, but it gives you like a necklace and like a tattoo, is our first bare chest item. And so I was gonna like do that paired with the like Blangonga pants and the Raydao hunting horn to make Eneru from One Piece. And I got so busy making other sets that I didn't even get around to making the one that I was intending to start by making. Recently, a really hairy horse with Skibbity Riz. It got its first win? I saw about the Skibbity Riz horse. I didn't see that it won. Huge. Huge W. Huge W. When they put Skibbity Riz in the horse game, then I'll come back. I say come back like I ever really started playing the game. I mean, I did a couple of runs, and then I was like, you know what, this is cool, but it's not for me. Let's just go to the thing to open the shortcut. Ladder. And then there's like a graveyard with like a gate and stuff. If there's like a NPC in here, right? Like in this building. Rose Estate looking ass. Not really. It doesn't really look like the Rose Estate at all, to be honest with you. I just want any excuse to mention Lies of P in any respect. God, Nameless King would be such a good Lies of P boss. Oh, man. Maybe Lies of P and Sekiro have it figured out, and that these games are best when you have a perfect block button.
I've seen your kind.
Yeah, you fight the guy with the cool voice.
Every fleeing man must be caught.
Sir Wilhelm.
Every secret must be unearthed.
Wait, that's the God Slayer Greatsword
In the end, you lack the stomach.
weapon art from Elden Ring.
Upon the self.
Oh no. He's sucking me dry. Okay.
Inside the cold, venting curiosity could be your cross.
I love reused assets so much, it's not even funny. Ugh. Oh, my eye itches. Okay, here we go. What was I was talking about something, and then I completely lost my train of thought. I'm assuming the crow guy doesn't follow me in. Yeah, okay, he doesn't.
I've seen your kind.
Time again.
Every
Reminds me a little bit of Sid's
lack
voice.
the stomach for the agony that you'll bring upon yourself.
He also has like the... I don't know how to describe it as anything other than the Titanfall like bubble shield that the Titans had. That's from Dark that the skull guys in New Londo have in Dark Souls 1. Could you stop healing, bro? It's kind of not nice. Yummy charged heavies.
Swore an oath. Lady.
Let me get the Onyx Blade. kind of weapon is the Onyx Blade? I assume that's what he was using. It's Int Faith Greatsword. Interesting. Use the contraption key to pull the lever. Which gives you a gross set of stairs instead of an awesome ladder. I can't complain too much because this DLC does have the tallest ladder in the series.
I feel the scent of ash upon thee. Thou art the one of whom Uncle Gale spoke.
Uncle Gale! Holy shit, Gale reference.
'Tis good. The door is open. 'Tis good, I promise.
Do you think when this DLC came out, people were like theorizing about like Gale being a boss, like how we were thinking that Godwin was gonna be a boss in the Elden Ring DLC? And being like, oh, I wonder if we're gonna fight Gale in the second Dark Souls 3 DLC. Do you think people were doing that? I wasn't there at the time, so you know, I wouldn't know. Bonfire! Yay! Ugh. Okay. Keep going. Alright, now this part I do not really remember. This is just one of those... There's like a... You know what this area reminds me of? I'm just gonna keep talking about how everything in this game is reused in Elden Ring. This area is... There's an area in Liurnia that looks like this, and there's the Viking-esque enemies from Elden Ring there, and there's a walking mausoleum there, and there's an air tree avatar there. Do you know what I'm talking about? It's like in Liurnia on the east side, like kind of near where the map ends on the side of the area. Like it's sort of like northeast Liurnia almost. You're being surprised by Gale? Okay. I just wonder if it's like a thing that would have been like theory dumped about and been like, oh, what if we fight this guy? But I mean, we do see Gale to get entered into the DLC, and he's like a frail, tiny little guy. So I could imagine maybe people just thinking he was an NPC. Okay, ow. Where am I going? I think it's a shame that the bell doesn't make like a boing sound effect if you hit it with and you chink off it with a weapon. That's a real shame. I mean, come on, I'm hitting this thing with a hammer and it's not making any sound effect. 0 out of 10 game actually unplayable. Dark Souls 3 is the worst game in the series. I'm obviously joking. Although I think I might be coming to the realization that Dark Souls 3 might be the easiest in the series. But I don't know. There's still time for Dark Souls 3 to catch up, but okay. That to me is okay, what is that? What just did that to me? Ow. Oh my god, that is so much damage. Okay, I kind of hate where we're at right now. And there's earthquakes and stuff, and I don't know how to dodge them. Or what to do about them. Huh? Did this not just loop me around? Is this just a dead end? Where am I going? are they? What have you done? Bro, where am I? I'm so lost right now. Is this the way I'm supposed to go? I'm so lost. I'm so lost, it's not even funny. Whoop, getting lost in this shit. No, I can't go that way. What the Sigma? Right, this is a shortcut because you knock that tree down. So I think we need to get over there. Over that way. I think. We're like sort of heading in this direction. Vaguely this way. To try and get up and around this like cliffside over here. Lois, this is just like that time I was in Dark Souls 3. I don't know why I said that, I'll be honest with you. Perhaps this is the consequence of doing a later night stream and I just start to sound like a psycho. But I don't know, I don't have like I'm trying to think if I have like big conversation topics and I don't really have anything prepped for today's stream, so at least nothing that isn't just like yapping about One Piece or spoiler talk for Superman. And I don't really want to spoiler talk Superman when I would be spoiling it, so. Just sort of vibe out to Dark Souls 3. That's been my favorite part about Dark Souls 3. I mean, I did it with all of the Dark Souls trilogy so far, but Dark Souls 3 I've really just been able to sort of just like zone out and like vibe to the game existing, which has been fun. Ow. Ow. Please? Did I get a kick on accident? How did that not hit him? Stop, bro. Come on. Leave me alone. Please just die. Thank you. Titanite shard. Okay. How are these archers so strong? Okay. And neither of these are the shortcut. The shortcut is right there, so we keep going this way. I love large Titanite shards, dude. Holy. Alright, bonk. Oh, you have to X to fell the tree. Alright, I don't really know how to get back to that shortcut, but we have the shortcut unlocked. And we only have one Estus, so... Oh god, this room. I remember this room. Not fondly, though. Unless this is not the room that I'm thinking of. Maybe the room that I'm thinking of you, like, drop down into? From this room or something? Hidden path ahead. No way. Yeah, that looks a little bit more like the room that I was thinking of. Okay, let's go back up these stairs first before we continue. I really wish I knew... Oh, no, yeah, there's just like a... Yeah, okay. Yeah, we gotta go this way then. Probably like already 80% of the way through DLC. Yeah, this area is not that long. It's just like one area. Shoutouts to all the people who were like, I just don't know if Lies of P Overture really lives up to the quality of FromSoft DLCs. Brother, it's the length of Dark Souls 1. That's not true. Shadow of the Erdtree is the length of Dark Souls 1. Like, people are just blinded by, I don't know, it's becoming, like, ever increasingly apparent that I just, like, hate dealing with fandom space of anything that I enjoy. That's really bad that we got grabbed by that. That probably means that we are dead 100%, which means we gotta run to try and... There's like a... Oh, why did you have to grab me again? Yeah, we're like 1,000% dead. Isn't there like a switch we can flip or something? There's like a switch we have to flip here, right? Where's the switch? There's like a lever, right? There's like a lever somewhere? I thought there was like a lever. Is there not a lever? Am I misremembering this? Well, we're dead. Unfortunately, I had 0 Estus and infinite blood loss from getting grabbed one time. Okay. So now I have the fun job of figuring out how the heck I get to the shortcut that I opened, because I actually don't know how I got there in the first place. Which is fun. For sure, for sure. Ow. Not nice. Do we go like this way? No, that's a dead end. That's just a cliff face. That's just a straight cliff face. Okay, well, it's not this way. Alright. What about, like, up here? I don't know. Is this where I'm going? No! I realized too late. But I think that was like vaguely the right direction. We needed to go like one more over, I think, or something like that. Yeah, you had to go up here instead. And then the shortcut is right here. Perfect. Okay. Now we're back here. And it's really just as simple as don't get grabbed. Just don't get hit. Smile. Just don't get hit. Okay. Down we go. Let's just take this whole area nice and slow, like Crystal Beast Emerald Tortoise. Nice and slow. Crystal Beast Sapphire Pegasus. I haven't been keeping up on how many Sapphire Pegasus we can put in one deck lately. Are we at 40 cards yet? I gotta check. We were at something last, I mean, a few years ago, we were at like 23 or something ridiculous, the amount of effective Crystal Beast Sapphire Pegasuses you could be playing. You're not grabbing me. Not today, Buster. him out. Nice and slow. Crazy that that nice and slow reference is a reference to the same thing that this channel name is a reference to. Can you believe that I've been using this name for like 8 years now? This doesn't feel that way to me. Kind of ridiculous, to be honest with you. But I believe that Jesse Anderson released in Duel Links in 2017. Which is a crazy thing. Oh no, we got barfed on. And now we've got RFK brainworms. No, don't grab me. Oh, there was a lever. It's right here. Doesn't this, like, drop a chandelier or something? Or what does this do? I don't remember. It does something important. All because we misheard what Jesse Anderson said because he didn't release with with Rainbow Dragon, and so there was no subtitles for the dub version of the line. What a crazy, crazy timeline, huh? What an awesome cutscene.
As ashes will be, ever seeking fire.
Oh, we don't get, like, teleported somewhere. Here's what we do, is we just go back to the bonfire. Because I think we can go to Frida now, right? But let's do Gravetender. Let's try and get to Gravetender first. I'd rather do Frida last than Gravetender last. Just to rip the band-aid off so we don't have to do Gravetender ever again. Either way, we gotta go back to the Ariandel Chapel, so... Okay, well, let's go work on getting access to Gravetender. And then, depending on how quickly he goes, we could fight Frida after, or maybe we'll start next stream with Frida and then go from Frida straight into Ring City. Descend. I tell you what, though, Ashes of Ariandel has got this ladder situation figured out, bro. Now, here's the other thing. I do not remember what the way to get down this whole nightmare is. This also kind of reminds me of Dark Souls 2. Isn't there something like this in Dark Souls 2? Isn't there like that one part of the Shrine of Amana, or am I misremembering? And this little bend here kind of reminds me of where you see Sin the Sleeping Dragon for the first time. What I'm trying to say is that everything comes back to Dark Souls 2. Because it's the best game ever made. That's why they made a second one. Seeing one Estus shard and 300 bone shards and decide to get them off stream. I might do that if it feels like we need them. So far, I mean, it hasn't... I mean, obviously we haven't needed them yet. on account of the fact that we've beaten every base game boss but Soul of Cinder. Now here's the only thing I don't remember. Is there like a bonfire down here somewhere that is closer to Champion Gravetender, or do you have to go all the way down every time? Because Champion Gravetender is down there. Because I really don't want to do that. Is there a lore reason for why there's a crab down here? Okay, there's the bonfire. Good, 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 good. Good, 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 good. Okay, well, let's go rip the bandage off. But yeah, maybe I might go look up where the other bone shards and stuff are off stream. If it feels necessary. Help me. Help me? Alright, time for the worst boss in Dark Souls 3. I'm sorry, I said I would come in with no biases. Give every boss a fair shake. There were some bosses that I hated in Dark Souls 1 that I liked when I came back to that game. Maybe things will change this time. Okay. Ow. I forgot he also has 3 regular wolves in the start of the fight. Oh, sorry, 4. My bad, 4. 4 of them things. Talk to a Gravetender on that thing, you know what I'm saying? Is that something? That's definitely not something. Why does he have like a little icon next to his health bar? What does that mean? Oh boy, here we go. Okay, Gravetender's dead. Now we just gotta beat the Great Wolf without dying. Which is easier said than done. Ow. I can't see. Okay, that damage is not bad. I can't see anything. Wow, the buffered rolls are crazy. Okay, I think that was a stagger, but I don't know how you get the riposte on this boss, so... Oh, just like that? I don't know how I didn't get it the first time. Okay, well that was not nearly as bad as I remembered it being difficulty-wise. And we do get Valor Heart, which I think is actually a really cool weapon. Is it a strength weapon? I actually don't know. Because if it's a strength weapon, I'd be willing to give it a try. Valor Heart. Looks to be a quality weapon. I was here, Chad. I was here. Okay. So, what a boss, huh? Is it as bad as I remember? No. Is it good? No. Okay, so here's the thing, right? Is he that bad? No. Is he still what were they thinking tier? Yes. They should know better than to put an NPC, 4 normal wolves as a boss, and then make him summon in another normal enemy with a boss health bar, but the only thing that's changed is that it has new moves with so many particle effects that you can't see anything. It's just not good. I don't hate it. Truly, Sarah Varg and Grave Robber make Champion Gravetender seem kind of tame. But he's just not a good boss. I don't think. I just don't think he's a good boss. And I'm willing to say that. I don't think that that's a hot take. And if it's a hot take, then you know what, I'm willing to stand by it. And I would go straight to Frida. However, there is something vitally important in this area down at the bottom of this ravine that we need to do before we go to Frida, before we finish Ashes of Ariandel. And the crab is defending it, so we gotta go get past this crab, I believe. Okay, there's multiple crabs. The crabs don't want you to see the best part of this DLC, is what's going on. They want to hide it from you. They want it all to themselves. Time for crabs. So true. Time for crabs. So true. Okay. So I believe it's over here somewhere. I don't know. I don't actually know exactly where this thing that I'm looking for is, but I believe it's past the crabs. It's not the homeward bone, obviously. Or the evil tree. Okay, must be further this way. Past these other evil trees. We're gonna ignore the evil trees. They're not worth killing. I think it's back here. I've never actually done what I'm looking for. I just know of it. Wait, is it not back here? Where is it? It's supposed to be in the area in the ice ravine. I thought it was behind the crabs. Okay, it's not Snap Freeze, obviously. Where is it? Where is it? Where do you go to find it? It's got to be here somewhere, right? Okay, cool. Another crab. I don't particularly want to deal with that right this second. Where is it? Where's the ladder? There's supposed to be a ladder here. Where's the ladder? Yeah, wait, you have to kill the tree and then the thing that spawns? Okay, we'll go back to the tree. You know what I'm talking about? You know that I'm looking for the ladder? Okay, I guess we should have killed the trees. The tree's trying to stop you from seeing the best part of this game. Okay, I'm guessing it's not these trees. Must be this tree. Okay, ow. I've never seen this enemy's moveset before in my life. Oh. I don't see it, though. I don't know where it spawned. I'm a fake streamer. Where is the ladder? There's supposed to be an extraordinarily... There's supposed to be the tallest ladder in the franchise. There it is! There it is. 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 Get excited. Get excited. Get excited. Get excited. Get excited. Okay, get excited. Get excited. This is the tallest ladder in any FromSoft game. Is this one right here? Oh my god. Is that not beautiful? Is that not everything you ever hoped for, chat? Oh my god, it's beautiful. And you get and you can look at so many beautiful sights on your way up. Oh. Oh my god. It's incredible. I take it all back. Dark Souls 3 is the best game ever made. Oh yeah. And then to put the cherry on top, it's followed up by another ladder. Oh my god. It's just so good. Dark Souls 3 is just the best game ever made. Holy. It was all worth it. All worth it to get to the ladder. I don't even remember how this stupid ladder joke started anymore. And at the top, a Titanite slab at the top of the ladder. You climb all the way up and you get a max upgrade material to make it even better than it already was. Truly, Dark Souls 3 is the greatest game of all time. They don't make them like this anymore. They really don't. They really, really don't make them like this anymore. They don't even make them like this in Elden Ring. Also, I think we can level up one more time, and then we can go to try a couple runs at Frida. I don't know if I'm gonna try and beat Frida, mostly because I'm tired. It's been an exhausting day. I got a lot of cardio in today, and I'm kind of eepy. And I kind of want to go back to fashion hunting in Monster Hunter. Okay, let's just pop a few souls. We might as well, right? When else are we gonna use these souls? Just to level up one time. 37 strength. Yippee. Also, I just like sort of assume that Frida is like completely immune to frostbite. I guess we'll find out, won't we? Alright, so let's give Frida like, I don't know, 2 or 3 tries, and then we'll call this stream short. It'll be sort of a short stream for our usual, but that's fine. I'm okay with that. Oh, hey, Ariandel.
Not enough blood yet, Shade. My flail. Bring me my flail. Ah, Frida. What stops thine ears? Please, my flail. Right away.
Am I forgetting something? Oh, I have to talk to him. Oops. 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 The dead should be left well alone, good hunter.
Oh, bring Frida to me, please. Canst thou not see the flame flickering once again?
I love Ariadel's accent.
Charge. I can see it, feel it.
Fret not, Father. We have no need of thy flail. 'Tis only the flame quivering.
Miyazaki's done it again.
Please avert thine eyes. I will snuff out these ashes for good.
Alright, Sister Frida, let's go. Oh, and the music. Oh, right, I forgot she's, like, millennia coded. You can stagger her with, like, R1s and stuff, because she doesn't have a lot of poise. Jump as she lands behind you, like so. I should not be doing that. Okay, that's my fault. I got greedy. Oh, and the music is so haunting. This fight is so sick. This fight is like a... Hear me out. This fight's like an in-between of like Lady Maria and Melania. It's like the best of those two bosses put together, kinda. Ow. This run's not going quite so well. That did a lot of damage to me. Yeah, this run is not going super great. Uh-oh. Where did she land? Where did she land? Where did she land? I have no clue where she landed. She's supposed to jump behind you, and I didn't see her. She wasn't behind me. I have absolutely no clue where she landed there. Alright, this is going really badly. The first run was going really well until I got greedy. Okay, she should be somewhere back here. There she is. I feel like Endure would be good, but she just like runs away sometimes. So like if she just runs away instead of running at you, it's not super useful. Okay, she should be should be back here somewhere. There she is. Okay, there's phase 1. Yeah, shrink builds, I mean, on the one hand, they suffer because she's so fast, but on the other hand, they stagger her with every hit, so you can usually get like 2 or 3 R1s on her when she tries to hit you again. And the damage seems really good. Our damage feels great. I'm just sort of playing bad. Like, the first run I was playing good until I got really greedy and it killed me. Now, phase 2... I remember you mostly want to try and hit Father Ariandel and not Frida, because he's a bigger target. So a lot of it is, like, kiting her away from him. God, and the music. This is a boss where I feel like the music playing in the cutscene the way that it's doing right now works a lot better than it did with the Twin Princes. I feel like in the Twin Princes I really wanted their theme to be like blasting in my ears during their phase transition cutscene. Whereas this one I actually kind of like that it's somber and muted during the cutscene. Yeah, we see the fit, Frida. We see the fit. Okay. Okay. Right. Nice Hoarfrost stomp, girl. Crazy that they put Gehrman and Lawrence in the same room for this boss. I don't know what she's doing. Okay, that's what she's doing. That's fine. Once again, our damage feels insanely good in this fight right now. Oh, don't heal him. Don't heal him. I'm out of stam. Huge frost proc. He's not immune to frostbite. Okay, that's phase 2 down really easily. Now it's time for the hard part. What did I get a Titanite slab for? Killing him for the first time? We did it! We did it, guys! We did it! We did it! We... Why is she getting up? Why is she getting up? Okay, I'll stop back. Stop back. Okay, here we go. I love Godskin Apostle. I don't remember her attack patterns at all, bro. I don't remember what to do.
So we all thought of us from one mind, as thy kind always have.
This is such a cool boss. This is such a cool boss. I love this fight. This fight is so cool. This fight is so cool. Alright, I think I'm going to give it 1 or 2 more, and then I'm going to call it for the night, because I really do feel tired. Phase 2 felt real easy, because we did a metric ton of damage to Father Ariandel. Yeah, I want to, like, use Endure, and then, like, tank an attack with reduced damage, and then hit her as a result of it. But she just runs away instead of letting you hit her with Endure attacks, so it's just not going to work, I don't think. Okay, I thought I spaced that far enough away, but clearly I didn't. I don't know how similar her Phase 1 moveset is to her Phase 3 moveset. Uh-oh. Where did she go? There she is. I found her too late, but I did find her. Ow. That's unfortunate. Oh, I didn't see what direction the smoke went in. Oh, but I guessed right. Okay. Phase 1 down. Phase 2 time. What is she doing? 2, 3. Hit Ariandel in the butt a couple times. Get our stamina back when we move away. What is that? Oh, she's healing him, is what she's doing. They're right on top of each other. Heal myself. Not nice, Frida. Leave me alone. Nice Hoarfrost Stomp. I can't see, I can't see, I can't see, I can't see. That sucks. Okay. Phase 2 was going very well, and then I couldn't see anything. And they were hitting me both at the same time. And then everything fell apart. Okay, like, I want to stop, but also I'm having too much fun because this boss is too good. And I want to keep playing. Let's go to maybe, like, death 70. If we get to 70 deaths, we'll stop for the night. How about that? That sounds like a plan to me. Okay, let's see if we can't... The big thing is we need to get better at Phase 1. And, by extension, better at Phase 3. Ow. That sucks. It's more delayed than I thought it was. Can you hit her out of that, I wonder? She probably has armor doing that move. She probably can't hit her out of it. She's gonna jump. I think she went over here. She sure did. And then I freaking whipped my R1, and so I got hit by the grab instead. That sucks. And we're dead. That's a really tragic way for that run to go, is to correctly see where she invisibly jumps to, and then get punished for it. What a bummer. Okay. How did that hit me? It's literally the first time she's done that attack all night. She should be over here somewhere. There she is. Okay, there's phase 1. That's our best phase 1 so far. Oh, I didn't think he was going to reach me there. That's a bummer. That's so much frostbite buildup. Uh-oh. Okay, I thought I might clip through the wall. Oh my god, that riposte did so much damage. I thought I was going to clip out of bounds there for a second, is what I was worried about. I really thought I was going to clip out of bounds there for a second. Where is she? Where is she? Where is she? There she is. Okay. Uh-huh. Here we go. Ow. Okay, don't dodge into that. Good to know. Please, I need to heal, Frida. Please, let me heal. I don't know how to dodge your attacks. Let me heal. I think she went this way. There she is. Let's get 3 in and then back off. Okay, that's not that bad to dodge. One, two. Okay, the third one. Let's just go for 2 then. When we punish her from now on instead of going for 3. 3 is clearly too risky. Dude, just let me heal, girl. Come on. I just want to heal, girl. Stop. It doesn't end. Her pressure does not let up. Bummer. 1, 2. Okay. Can you, like, turn invisible and stuff instead and do, like, moves I can dodge consistently? That'd be really poggers of you, Rita. Uh-oh, frostbite. That's not good. Oh, no, and I'm stuck in her combo. God, this boss is so good. This boss is so good. Yeah, phase 3, she is pissed. And her combos do not stop. I'm definitely finding it hard to find openings in phase 3 with how slow my weapon is. Feels like every time I go for an R1 to punish something, she just dodges out of the way. And then I spend so much time running away and losing half my Estus to failed heals, because I don't know when her combos are over. Which is, like, just a skill issue, for the most part. but I don't know this boss like the back of my hand, like she's Arlecchino, so I'm just dead. Please, stop! I also, like, I feel like I'm doing a lot of dodging away, but then I tried dodging in there at the end of... Oh, which way did she go? Did she go over here? Oh my god, I barely caught that. I thought she went behind me, and she did not. One, two, three, four. But it feels like rolling in just makes you have to deal with her longer, which does not feel particularly good. Oh, she should be behind me. Right there she is. One, two, three. Okay, I don't think her AI works like Consort Radahn's does. I still don't know why Consort Radahn works like that, where if you spam block at him, he does like one of 3 moves. Okay, there's phase 1. Not a great phase 1, but it could be worse. Rita, really? Alright, yeah, this is not a great run so far, but all truly great runs start bad. Stop! Ow. Alright, we're actually having to deal with phase 2 for the first time all night, and it's not good. When I can't just, like, insta-kill Ariandel, things go really bad really fast. Oh my god, and she's just puppy guarding him so hard right now. Alright, well, this run has literally 0 chance. If I somehow beat phase 3 with 4 Estus, then something crazy's going on. But I think the odds of that happening are 0. So, we'll see. Alright, Black Flame Frida, here we go. Oh, okay, that goes in a straight line. That's good to know. Shit, Souls Retrieved was kind of in the way. Why is she still invisible? Where? What? She is. Okay, found her. I thought I found her, and then she was still invisible, and I don't know why. Okay, she didn't get staggered for some reason. That's not nice. And then she did a combo after a combo. Bummer. Bummer. Alright. We're at Death 70, so we got one more run, and then we're done for the night. This fight is kicking my butt right now. Kicking my ass. I don't remember how many deaths. We were at what? We were at like 65 deaths or something when we started this boss. So, looking like this is probably going to be the most deaths this playthrough so far. This is the thing about Dark Souls 3, is that it's going to have been the easiest game the whole time, and then we're going to get to the DLC, and like 3 bosses are going to contribute half the deaths of the whole playthrough. Wait, you can backstab her? That was a backstab animation that whiffed. I don't know when I'm ever going to get the chance to backstab her, but I can, in theory. Two, three. Mr. Squidward, I'm gonna kick your ass. No, I couldn't get the riposte because she hit me out of it. Oh, and now she's healing him. That sucks. Oh, this is going so badly. Well, if we got that riposte, phase 2 would have been over instantly. But we didn't get the riposte, so, you know. Oops. Alright. I mean, why don't I mean, I can just keep going. Why stop? Why stop? I'm having so much fun. Why stop when I'm having this much fun? We can do a few more runs. For sure. We don't get to Expedition 33 by saying, yeah, let's just stop after this many deaths against Frida. We get to Expedition 33 by beating her. Oh my god. Actually, the truth is we never get to Expedition 33 because I'm gonna continue to get my ass kicked by Frida. Okay, she went this way. Where is she? There she is. Cool. Thanks, Lock On. That was awesome of you. Cool. All 3 of my rolls didn't come out. And then the last one came out ultra buffered. That's so sick. Should not be going for attacks there, because I'm going to die in phase 1 at half health. What a nightmare. Maybe that's the reason to stop, is so that I can start playing better with a fresher mind. This does definitely feel tough with a slower weapon. It feels really hard to get damage windows in on her and, like, hit her. Because my R1, my, like, rolling R1s take so long to come out. She went this way. Indeed she did. No, my stamina! She should be right there. Okay. There's phase 1. What hit me there? I don't exactly know. Nice kick. Nice kick. I definitely wanted to use my kick. That'll get Ariandel for sure. If I kick him. Get out. I can't see. I can't see. I can't see. She's about to heal him. Stop that from happening. Okay, where was my stagger? This is not good. I can't see anything, so I don't know where to dodge her from. Oh my god, I'm playing so bad. Phase 2 is real tough when things don't go well immediately. The moment they both start to get, like, doing all their crazy shit, it gets really bad really fast. Chloranthy Ring and Grass Crest Shield aren't enough. I need Grass Crest injected into my veins. this way. Beautiful phase 1. Get some R1s off. That third R1 was not smart, but it worked out. Let's back up. She just turned invisible. Which means she's trying to heal him, which we want to stop from happening. Beautiful. 2, 3. I was really hoping that was going to stagger him. It did not. That's phase 2. All right. No! That's so bad. That would have been such a good punish. Shit. Okay. Stop, please! Oh my god, stop for 2 seconds, girl! Okay, we're alive. Get our stamina back. I should not have rolled in there. Shit. Heal. No, we were so close, dude. We had that run. I threw so hard at the end. We went in, we only used 1 heal before phase 2. Oh. Oh. Oh, I had it. Oh, I so had it. And then I just started fumbling right at the end because I was under pressure. Oh. Oh, so close, so close, so close. She was 1 hit away. I was just trying to find a single opening and she was not giving one. Although I think what I did learn on that run is that the solution is to be a little bit greedier. Because if I can tag her in the middle of a combo, then she falls out of the combo. Like there, for instance. And when she's doing those like long combo strings in phase 2, there's points like the point where she jumps up and swings both the sides at the same time. You can hit her with the R1 there, and she falls out of the combo, and you get 1 or 2 R1s out of it. Or, like, if I hadn't messed up dodging the big jumping explosion attack the second time she did it, that would have been enough to get us there. I think she went this way. Indeed, she did. Like, we could have gone for an R1 there. Alright, beautiful, pretty beautiful phase 1. I'm gonna heal just to be safe, even though maybe it's not worth it of a heal. 1, 2, 3, 4. Get out of the frostbite. It didn't matter. I got frostbitten anyway. Okay, and she's attacking me. This is bad. Oh, that's not what I thought he was doing. Alright, this is kind of a nightmare phase 2 right now. Oh my god, that did so much damage. I did not think that was gonna kill me. That's my bad, though. I should have just not been getting hit by it. Okay, but that... I said one more... This is the curse. You say one more and then you keep going for an hour. But that wasn't a real run. I want one more run into phase 3 and then I'll be satisfied for the night. Win or lose. And you can call me out if I don't stick to that. I've already not sticked to what I meant twice, so. But I want one more real shot at phase 3 before I call it for tonight. That sucks. And then the buffered roll causing me to get a smaller damage window feels even worse. Uh-oh. There she is. No! My running R1 almost cost me a lot of damage. Okay. I cannot dodge that move to save my life. Okay. Mediocre phase 1. Let's see if we can get a good phase 2. 1, 2, 3. Okay, that's so annoying. Where is she? There she is. Are you kidding me? The running R1 on this weapon is so bad. It's actually so bad. It is actually so bad. It is actually so bad. Oh my gosh, that's the Dark Souls 2. Farum Helm on the screen. Oh my god, I hate the running R1 on this Great Hammer. Because I keep running and then expecting to have, like, the sweep that my regular R1 has. And then it is a straight downward strike, and then it completely whiffs her because I'm not locked on because I didn't know where she was. It happens when she turns invisible. It happened there, which caused me to try and hit her out of the heal again, which then caused me to get hit by Ariandel, which then caused me to get hit by her. Just a real nightmare. I didn't have stamina to get away there, or to hit her out of the move. 1, 2, 3. Getting better at phase 1. We just gotta get better at phase 2 and 3. Phase 2 is really easy if Frida decides not to do anything, because then we can just, like, insta-kill Ariandel. The issue is that she just never decides to not do anything. I dodged that in time. I would like to call cap on that. I'm dead. No, I'm not. Never mind. Beautiful. She's healing him again. Stop it. And then immediately follows that up with an attack that I couldn't dodge. I had just hit her out of the... Dude, she is being so annoying right now. Frida is being ultra annoying this run. Holy. Oh, not right when I get a stagger, Frida. Come on, girl. Stop it. Okay. That was a horrible phase 2. Absolutely horrendous phase 2. Sorry if I'm loud. I'm being too loud. I was leaning forward because I'm try-harding, and so I'm close to the mic. All right, last run of the night. Last run of the night. I wanted one run to phase 3. This is not a very good run to phase 3 on account of how bad that phase 2 went, but I said one more run to phase 3, so this is it. Why is she not ulting? There she goes. Okay, then we can punish that with an R1 and an R1. She dodged the second R1, which sucks. Okay, that's faster than the phase 1 version of that move. But I was still able to hit her out of it, even if it wasn't a clean hit. Because we traded. Oh, dude, I hate the running R1 on this weapon! It's so bad! She's still invisible as a result of that. Oh my god. This running R1 is going to be the death of me. Okay, that second R1 was a horrifically greedy attack, and it worked out extraordinarily well. But I should not have done it. Oh my god, my stamina. Holy shit, my stamina was so low. I didn't realize that was so bad. She's dead, by the way. It's always the worst runs that turn out best, baby. I was here. Ember restored. Oh my god, that fight is good. Oh my god, it's so good. Oh, that fight is awesome, dude. That fight is so awesome. Okay. What a productive little for a 2.5. Let's go. I told you I needed one more good run at phase 3. I figured out how to punish her attacks on the previous run where we got her to one hit away. Alright, let's freaking go. Okay, let's pull up the tier list. I don't think that I have to do much convincing about where I'm putting Sister Frieda. And it's in bad. No, it's not. I'm putting Sister Frieda up here. The music, she looks cool. She's got the dual scythes. I think that she's kind of Melania but better, and I think she's kind of Lady Maria but better. Really, the only thing I don't love is that I think that for phase 2 as a duo boss, I think they don't do a very good job at, like, separating from each other. Like, I think Frieda works better in that phase when she's, like, just launching, like, the ice waves at you from afar. And then sometimes she gets close to you and she starts doing her phase 1 combos at the same time as Ariandel is doing stuff. And it's just impossible to see or do anything about it. But other than that, it's peak. The being able to stagger her out of hits makes the fight more engaging because it encourages you to be more aggressive because she's aggressive. The music, the boss room is cool. The visuals are cool. It's cinematic. There's 3 phases and it's not annoying because the health bars are very small, so it feels like maybe it's like 1.5 health bars worth of health. It's cinema. It's cinema. I don't know what to say. All that's left is Ringed City, in which we've got Banger, presumably, Banger, and also Half-Light, and Soul of Cinder. We've got 4 bangers and Half-Light, and then it's on to Expedition 33. Truly, truly amazing. I love Sister Frieda. What a cool boss. Okay, so let's level up, and then let's go unlock the Ringed City. And then we will call stream, I think. Dark Souls 3 is a baby game made for babies. It's too easy. It's too easy. God, that fight is so good. It's just so good. It's just so good. It's just so good. Strength is so fun in this game. This Great Hammer is very fun. Even if I will still attest, I hate the R1. Just because we won that run does not make the fact that there was that situation where I knew where she jumped, I did a running R1, it missed, and so she stayed invisible and started attacking us with other attacks. Not poggers. Not poggers. Also, another incredible Dark Souls 3 moment, even if this is not actually a bonfire and it's a teleporter, but it's still two bonfires in a boss room. The untrue Dark Ring. Alright, we'll step out and look. Just because I want to see the visual of the Dread Keep. Oh, it's such a cool area, dude. Exploring it's not that cool, but looking at it, oh my god, the Dread Keep is so beautiful. Oh, it's such a cool looking area. Alright. Very productive Dark Souls 3 stream, taking out two bosses that many tote as like some of FromSoft's hardest. I don't know if people still say that after Elden Ring has Melania and Moog and Mesmer and Radon and Radagon and I was gonna say Horaloo, but Horaloo doesn't have enough health to be hard. Another two bosses added to Holy Peak. And also Champion Gravetender. Holy Peak is catching up on What Were They Thinking, by the way. There's only two, it's only two ahead. Also, it's crazy because I already know that Half-Light is gonna go down here, which means that Dark Souls 3 is gonna have more What Were They Thinking bosses than Dark Souls 2. Oh man. I also wonder if we should move, what is it? Is it Old Monk, the NPC boss, into What Were They Thinking? Like, the only reason I feel like he's here while the other NPC bosses are down here is just the fact that he was the first one, and so it's like they didn't know better. Yet, I don't know. Anyways, wonderful stream. Thanks for hanging out. I think, so Sister Frida was what, like 15 deaths, I think? Something around there. So Sister Frida holds the most deaths for Dark Souls 3 so far, followed by Twin Princes, and then I think Nameless King had the same amount of deaths as Gundyr, or about the same. Easy game made for babies. I love this game. It's so much fun. Here, I'll show you the deer game, because we didn't see the deer game for almost the entire stream. Here's a little bit of deer game right at the end. Thanks for hanging out. Fun stream. I will most likely be back around this same time tomorrow with more Dark Souls 3. Maybe we beat Dark Souls 3 tomorrow? That seems optimistic. That we're going to make it all the way to Gale, beat Midir for the first time ever, and beat Soul of Cinder sounds like a little much. But also Expedition 33 is so close that I can almost taste it. It also depends on if I can finally get your Xenoblade stuff off the ground. Anyways, which maybe we'll have more time for because it'll be a Saturday. So see you hopefully tomorrow around the same time. I think I'm going to start trying to do these streams around this time of day if I'm in the mood to stream. So it'll probably be, when we get to Expedition 33, it'll probably be like 2 to 3 hour segments sort of at night, mostly, is when I'll be playing it, and then we'll see. Until, it'll mostly be this sort of schedule for streams until around September. So, thanks for hanging out. Stay hydrated, be good to yourselves, and don't you dare go hollow. Oh, and like and subscribe and stuff. I mean, that doesn't apply to you, because, I mean, you could like the video, but, you know. Do those things and also don't go hollow.